Alright, welcome back aboard the Flightship. We're continuing this madness. Sammy, keep talking, please.
So, Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch. So something else I tried was I'd reached the Loop-de-Loop and Rolling Green galaxies, which on handheld mode are controlled by tilt controls. So Loop-de-Loop kind of has you holding your Switch like vertically, kind of like if you were holding like a steering wheel or something, and tilting it left and right, and I found that pretty good. But then Rolling Green has you holding it flat and tilting like Kirby Tilt and Tumble style.
Oh.
And that also was pretty enjoyable, although there is a slight disconnect, because like the main thing I noticed was the only thing that really messes me up sometimes is that your camera isn't top down, it's like a bird's eye view. So it can be a little disorienting, but overall I found it fine, especially since there's only 2 levels in the game that control like that, so... Or 3, technically.
Yeah.
But...
I'm going to attempt to go faster, and then maybe... Because then, at least, then the muscle memory will be fast. So I might fail a bunch, but, like... Then if I gain the muscle memory...
Then it'll be fast.
And it won't be as torturous, so...
Yeah.
That's something I learned. That's something I learned when I was I think I could just run. They might just jump over me.
Oh, wow. Try it.
Yeah. Something I learned, I was looking up tips for doing the golden strawberries and slides before I realized it wasn't worth my time. Because it was just too much. I was stuck on level 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is gonna take way too long.
Wow.
Alright, good to know.
That kind of reminds me of my, like, idea of the, like, coconuts and, float islands falling left. Just to mess with people who, like, are used to that. So I've, back on 3D All-Stars, I have not tried Super Mario 64 or Sunshine, but they both look like they've been improved.
That's good. Bing, bing.
So I guess that's all my experience, so which brings me to my next topic under 3D All-Stars. Galaxy 2.
I know you think
Talk about it for a
I
minute.
want it. It's the second Mario game I ever played. I want it.
That's understandable.
It's also it's just a weird exclusion. They would have to... Well, that's the interesting... Like, I would take the game being delayed for Galaxy 2 to be in it. On the other hand, if they were planning... Like, if they have, like, a plan for, like, doing something with it, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Because I don't...
I have heard someone... Well, I've heard someone suggest patching it in, but I don't think that was going to happen, but I could maybe see it as DLC.
Yeah, why'd they make a limited release or something? They're gonna patch in and then all the art for it?
Like... Yeah, I don't really see that happening. It is sad that Galaxy 2 is excluded, but I am personally really happy with what we do have.
Yeah.
I'm viewing it from more of like what we have is rather than what we don't. And second off, the game's already like 4-point-something gigabytes. It's already pretty large space-wise,
yeah, I guess,
so...
Yeah. I need to get more space in my Switch. Oh, what? Actually, something. What do you think about the rumors of a Switch Pro?
That was one of my topics. It's rumored for, like, next year or something?
Yeah.
Isn't it? But then again, it was rumored for, last year and the year before that, too, so...
I don't think, but, like, it was from a new source, I think. Or, like, someone knew... I don't know, it was, like...
I'm naturally skeptical, considering it's been rumored for several years now to be, like, it's gonna be out this day, or it's gonna reveal this year. No, it's gonna be revealed this year, because it wasn't revealed last year. This year. Like, it's coming. Don't worry. We've only been talking about it for, like, 2 years. Would I buy it? That's a good question.
Like, I'm not certain I can afford it, but I would want it, because I mostly use, I don't know, I would like it.
Now, it depends I think for me on what it really does, or what it improves.
And also the cost.
Cost, yeah. Because I think my family already has like more Switches than we need. But...
Yeah, I feel like just for me with the Let's Playing and stuff, if I want to do them, like if I'm gonna like be doing this with like, it would be good to have a high quality TV to record on, or not a high quality TV, but a high quality like system.
Yeah. So I just don't know what a Switch Pro would really entail though. Like, probably higher resolution and better battery life for one.
Right.
And better battery life would be a great thing because the Switch's battery life isn't exactly... Well, the original model Switch, because they actually updated Switch hardware sometime, I believe, summer 2019, to release a Switch with better battery life. A new Switch model with better battery life. I have the original Switch, so the battery life sucks.
Yeah. Like, and it would just be nice to have.
I'm someone who plays a lot in handheld mode, so battery life would be a big issue for me.
Yeah, but yeah, mostly I want it just because I think it would be nice to have like really good looking stuff for the channel.
So then, there's also the question of like, would it have games that only it can play, like the new 3DS?
Yeah, that would.
I bought the new 3DS. That's.
Yeah.
And I don't regret my purchase there, but like. It's just, would there be Switch Pro exclusive games, or would it be like all games are on both, but like Switch Pro just has better loading times, better battery life, that kind of stuff?
I mean, if it had exclusive games...
If it had exclusive games, I'd be more likely to purchase one. But like, naturally, the new 3DS had exclusive games simply because I believe it was, like, it's a handheld. It kind of needed like a hardware revision to play more stuff. Like they got, I think it's impressive. They got Xenoblade Chronicles running on on the new 3DS. But like, the Switch is already running games like, well, Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, I'm actually.
I don't know how much farther they could go.
Yeah. I recently learned that they're collecting the Overcooked games, which are games that I play, into like one big Overcooked package, but it's not releasing on the Nintendo or the PC. It's only on PlayStation, Xbox.
That sucks.
And I just wanted to play them because so I was really sad about it, and I was hoping maybe a Switch Pro might come. To Nintendo, please. I just want to play Overcooked.
Yeah. I wonder if there would be any other features, like, I guess this is a good time to bring up themes. Do you think themes are coming?
Why would themes be exclusive?
They wouldn't be. I wouldn't say they'd be exclusive to, like, Switch Pro, but, like...
I would like themes, yes.
Yeah. It's, like, on, like, a Switch hardware, software kind of...
Yeah.
The 3DS themes were really fun. I have my 3DS on, like... I am that person who has, like, theme shuffle on max. Like, you can shuffle, like, 10 themes at a time.
Yeah, they should have more... They should allow you to do more, but I do love...
Yeah,
it's like a surprise every time you open the 3DS.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love themes. Folders would be nice.
Oh yeah, folders. Because the Switch's UI is a little disorganized as of right now. I do sort games by playtime currently, and that works well for me because a lot of the games that I play often are at the top, so... I
sort them by total playtime just because I find it interesting
to
see what
me too, mainly.
Like, I want to know.
That's really my main motive, actually, because, like, I like seeing what games, like seeing, like, games surpass stuff. Like, Paper Mario the Origami King has somehow reached my, like, top 10. I don't know.
You don't even like that game.
I don't even like that game. So it's just
but,
interesting
like,
to
you
see.
played it a lot.
Yeah. So total playtime is a good indicator. It also lets me see that like there's pretty much a whole row of games at the bottom that I haven't played. Which would be stuff like Ori and the Blind Forest. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head, but there are games that I've bought or put into my Switch and I just have not taken the time to play.
You'll get to them eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually. A fancy way to say never.
Yeah.
So
yeah, folders would be nice, but I don't think I'm quite... I do have a ton of games, but, like, I can generally find what I'm looking for. Generally, because I can know, like, where they are within, like, total playtime. The other thing about total playtime is it's, like, somehow more consistent than, like, the normal sorting, which is just by last played, because when you're doing that, like, the games just, like, kind of... constantly shuffle and reorder, but when they're in total playtime, I always know, like, Breath of the Wild and Splatoon 2 are going to be on top.
Yeah.
And, like, Undertale, Sonic Forces, those games that aren't as long are inevitably going to be towards the bottom. So that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So a Switch UI overhaul would be pretty cool. Again, themes are nice. I'm currently fine with the light theme as of right now. You know, have I said that on the channel before? Like, I'm pretty sure I have, but, like, I'm just still on the light theme out of pretty much pure spite at this point.
Why spite?
I don't know. Not really spite, but just, like...
Well, it's not Sprite. I mean, I don't know what Sprite is. It?
I don't...
I'm sorry. Alright.
But, like... I guess I just use spite to be more, like, just, like, contrary. And, like, just...
It's like, I am the only one who uses light theme. That's my identity now.
I'm just... Well, I find that within my, like, mindset of things, I tend to either accidentally or purposefully do things that other people, like, opposite of how other, like...
Yeah.
Like, I tend to like games that other people don't like. I tend to hold unpopular opinions. So...
Like, on purpose, or just, like...
It's not usually on purpose, but sometimes when I'm not undecided on something, sometimes that can be the motivating factor. Like, everybody else does that, so, like, that's lame, you know, kind of. You know, being original.
I get it. Why did I do that? Yeah, you know what I like to think about? Normalcy. What is normal? If you think about it, normalcy is the ultimate social construct. It literally doesn't exist without, like, a society to say it's normal.
Yeah.
Well, that was some nice sequencing. Alright, up here. You might have to do that. Alright, that's good. And I can usually do just suck, do, suck, do. Oh, did that too early. Suck, do. And wait here for those two to be together, get them, work some. Alright, I got that down.
So, I tend to, like a lot of the times it's just it just seems like some weird natural order. Like, I just, like, play a game, love it, and then I look online and, ugh, it's the worst in the series, I hate this game, and I'm just like, how the heck do people hold this opinion? Like, you know.
Also, is it one, like, because there is something where, like, it also depends on how well you, because if the saying is the worst in the series, then, like, how well do you know the series?
I'd
do know,
say at least, no, whatever, but,
like, I know this happens to ones that you also quite enjoy, but, like, sometimes, because there are people that say that Super Mario Party is the best Super Mario Party, but
because they haven't played a lot of...
Yeah, because they like doing, like, they like use some 9 and 10, and they're like, oh, this is the best one. It's like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
This is nothing based on what it was once. But, like, they don't know anyone any better.
But, like...
I had a pattern, and I keep deviating from it. How do I do this. But
So,
yeah.
like, it just almost seems like there's just some natural force dictating that I hold just, like, majority of the time I just hold, like, minority opinions, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's just so weird, but I tend to own it, like, you
Like,
know? I'm not,
You claimed it.
yeah, I own it. I'm not gonna say, like, oh, I'm not what people would consider an apologist, or, like, I apologize for this terrible... I don't like the term apologist. It indicates that, like...
You feel ashamed over your video game opinions.
Yeah, that indicates that, and I don't. I, like... So...
Yeah.
Yeah, so... If you have unpopular opinions like this, own them. They're your opinion. You have the right to feel that way.
Yeah.
Don't let, like, a popular, or, like, I could bring up Super Mario 64 here. I don't really like Super Mario 64.
It's okay.
People on the internet tend to act like it's above criticism. So...
It's aged, in a way.
Yeah, I'll definitely play it again on 3D All-Stars, and maybe with updated kind of stuff, maybe it'll be a little better. I'm just holding out hope that it doesn't suck again, but it...
Like, yeah, I would say I have structural... Alright, so a lot of people have structural issues with Sunshine, and I do have structural issues with Mario Sunshine, but I have, like, almost the opposite structural issues with 64.
Yeah.
It's like, especially when you're doing stuff like, have you tried to go for the 100 coin stars in those? It's like,
Yeah.
what do I, like, because each level has different versions of the
Yeah.
level. But you can also get stars out of order in the levels, even though they're different versions of the
Right,
level.
but
And this just confuses me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So, if you like Mario 64, please keep liking Mario 64. Don't...
I mean,
Like,
it's a pretty
but-
good game, but it's...
Like, I do not think it has aged well. I guess a lot of issues I have with it is, like, controls. I personally do not like how Mario controls. It just never feels like I'm in full
Yeah.
control. Like, Mario just never does what I want him to. The wall jumping is awful. I hate just bonking off of walls and falling to my death.
I feel
And
like-
the camera is just the worst.
Yeah. Also, I feel like when
However,
I play that game...
it was one of, like, the first 3D cameras, so...
Yeah. It's only one of the only games... Oh, why do I keep doing that? I'm not even mad because it's hard, because
Force a
that
habit.
wasn't hard. That wasn't hard at all. That was easy. I should have done that. Sorry.
So...
Continue.
I don't really know. I'll play Mario 64 again, and who knows, maybe I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was, actually watching some, like, Game Explain streams and stuff, and, like, Andre from Game Explain has been constantly throughout this whole time saying, ugh, I hate Sunshine. I don't like Sunshine. I'm not excited. But, like, he played through Sunshine
and
in
he
3D
liked
All-Stars,
it.
and he liked it, so...
So maybe I like 64.
Maybe a similar thing will happen to me
I
with
mean,
64.
if it's aged...
I've only ever played it on original hardware.
with
the
oh, yeah,
wonky
'cause you have it in
N64 controller.
So if it's aged, then maybe like a redoing will be useful.
Yeah. I also don't think the N64 controller helps. I'm not a
Well, are you
huge
saying
fan
that
of
the
it.
N64 controller isn't really the best?
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I don't.
Some people argue, oh, it's like instrumental to the original experience, and you're just not getting the same experience without it. But I'd argue I'm getting a better experience without it.
Yeah, like the same is not always better. That being said, because we're going for authenticity, as I say, holding my Game Boy Advance, like I didn't like because instead of buying the like $3 3D, like again, I really recommend this game just because it's way cheaper. Like I paid a lot of. I would not recommend paying the money I have to play it with a Game Boy Advance on the TV. That was a terrible idea. It was kind of like, but 3DS, it's hard to record 3DS. But
Right.
that being said, if you have a 3DS, it's cheap on the 3DS, and if you're not trying to record something,
Yeah.
then it's pretty good.
I'd argue then that the 3DS I'd say is probably the best version out of just like a convenience standpoint. It's a couple bucks. You can play it on the go. You have save states. You can just close the DS when you
Oh, save states would be nice here.
Yeah, it has a save state feature. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Then
I made this mistake too many times.
The next best way is probably, well, if you have Kirby's Dream Collection, then give it a go, right?
Oh yes, the actual Dream Collection. If you're not
give it a go.
Stubborn like me and like really want to like, I'm stubborn.
Yeah,
I wanted
we're treating Dream Collection as a separate game. I
separate
don't know why
game.
we're treating it as a separate game.
We're gonna do all this
Philip
again.
can explain that.
Because I'm terrible at making videos, let's be honest, so hopefully it'll be better then. That's what I'm going with.
So, yeah, if you have Dream Collection, give it a go. You already have the game, so...
But what I was saying is I wanted to try out 64 on the N64 because you have an N64, and I figured... The controller might not make the experience better, but it will make it more authentic when I'm playing it, and I'm gonna play it again on Dream Collection with a better controller anyway. So I figured... What?
You said Dream Collection.
Oh, I was
Game
talking...
compilations!
I was talking about
Kirby 64. Okay, yeah.
When we're playing on the channel.
Yeah.
I want to play with the actual controller.
Now, I think that game would probably work a little better simply because, like... It uses the D-pad, so you're holding the controller symmetrically rather than holding the bottom end with your left hand, but the right end with your right hand. So you're holding it symmetrically at least. I just don't know how good the N64's D-pad is because I've never played a game on the N64 that used the D-pad. And when I've played Kirby 64, it's been on Dream Collection using a Wii Remote. A Wii Remote or a GameCube controller.
Right.
I think this is a good cutoff point.
Oh, right. Well, so yeah, I guess we'll see you next time for more of me failing at the first level. Yeah, bye. When it comes to entertainment, we know you have a choice, and we thank you for flying with the Flightship. We hope you continue to the next episode of our flight, and consider joining our frequent flyers program by hitting the subscribe button.